There comes a time in life when you feel like you've given everything you had. You've tried, you've pushed, you've sacrificed, yet the breakthrough hasn't come. People may have counted you out. Circumstances may have crushed your spirit. But let me remind you of one truth: it's not over until you win. When life knocks you down, you don't stay down. You get up. Even if your knees are shaking, you rise. Even if your heart is heavy, you move forward. Even if your steps are slow, because every setback, every heartbreak, every failure is nothing more than preparation for your comeback. You have dreams inside you that won't let you sleep at night. You have a vision that burns so strong that giving up is no longer an option. You can't quit now, because the people who make history, the people who change the world, are the ones who refuse to stop no matter how long it takes. The critics don't decide your destiny. The circumstances don't write your story. The scoreboard is not final. The fight is not finished. As long as you're breathing, as long as you're willing to keep going, your victory is still possible. So stand up, wipe your tears, shake off the fear. Look at the obstacles in front of you and say, "You may slow me down, but you won't stop me. You may delay me, but you won't deny me. I will win, not because it's easy, but because I refuse to quit." Remember, dreams don't die when life gets tough. They die when you let them go. Don't let yours go. Hold on, push harder, fight longer, believe deeper, because it's not over until you win. When you decide that quitting is not an option, you draw a line in the sand and declare that no matter what happens, you will keep moving forward. Life will test you. Circumstances will press you. People will doubt you. But the one thing you can control is your decision to stay in the fight. Quitting may seem easy in the moment, but every time you walk away from a dream, a piece of you dies inside. The people who reach their goals are not always the smartest or the most talented. They are the ones who simply refuse to stop. Refusing to quit is not about ignoring pain or pretending the road is smooth. It's about recognizing that pain is part of the process. Champions cry, but they keep going. They feel fear, but they keep going. They get tired, frustrated, and even broken, but they keep going. The ability to keep showing up even on days when you feel like staying down is what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. Every dream you've ever had will be tested by delay, disappointment, and doubt. There will be moments when your progress seems invisible, when your effort feels unrewarded, and when you wonder if it's even worth it. Those are the moments when refusing to quit matters most. Success doesn't always announce its arrival. It often comes quietly after you've endured longer than anyone expected. When you refuse to quit, you send a message to the world and to yourself that your commitment is stronger than your circumstances. You stop negotiating with your dream. You stop giving excuses power over your purpose. That kind of determination intimidates obstacles and inspires others. People may count you out, but persistence has a way of proving them wrong. Refusing to quit requires you to anchor your life to something bigger than comfort. You'll have to dig deep and remind yourself why you started in the first place. You'll have to confront your own doubts and speak courage into your own soul. And even when it feels like no one believes in you, you must become your own loudest voice, saying, "I'm not finished yet. This is not the end. I will not quit." Every setback you face is not meant to destroy you. It's meant to prepare you. Life has a way of shaping champions through hardship. When things don't go according to plan, it's easy to feel like you've failed or that the dream isn't meant for you. But the truth is, setbacks are training grounds. They are sharpening your skills, building your resilience, and teaching you lessons that success alone could never teach. Think about it. If everything went right the first time, you wouldn't learn how to handle pressure. You wouldn't develop the strength to keep keep pushing, and you wouldn't grow the wisdom needed to sustain success when it finally comes. Setbacks reveal your weaknesses so you can strengthen them. They expose areas where you need discipline, patience, and courage. What feels like rejection is often redirection towards something greater. Some of the most accomplished people in the world failed over and over before they found their breakthrough. They were fired, laughed at, told no, and shut out. But those setbacks gave them the character and persistence to handle victory. The challenges you face right now are not obstacles to stop you. They're exercises to prepare you for what's coming. Each disappointment is like a weight in the gym. It's heavy, it hurts, but it builds your strength. When you understand that setbacks are preparation, you stop seeing them as punishment. You start viewing every delay as part of your development. You begin to ask, what can I learn from this? How can this make me better? This shift in mindset keeps you from giving up too soon. You start to recognize that life is equipping you for something bigger than the moment you're in. Preparation is never wasted. Every long night, every closed door, every moment of struggle is adding to your foundation. When your moment of breakthrough arrives, you'll stand ready, not because it was easy, but because the setbacks trained you to endure. Those experiences are building the inner strength you'll need to hold on to your dream once it finally becomes reality. Pain never feels good when you're in the middle of it, but it doesn't last forever. No matter how intense the struggle, the sleepless nights, or the feeling that life is breaking you down, pain will pass. It's temporary. But your purpose, the reason you're alive, the dream that burns in your heart, that's permanent. You can't let temporary discomfort make you abandon a calling that was meant to define your life. Too many people give up because they confuse a season of pain with a lifetime of defeat. They let the hurt of today convince them there's no hope for tomorrow. But storms don't last. The sun always comes out after the rain. When you hold on to your purpose through the pain, you discover that what once felt unbearable becomes the very thing that makes you stronger and more determined. Pain has a strange way of refining you. It strips away excuses, it forces you to confront your limits, and it makes you dig deeper than you ever thought you could. Those who refuse to quit in painful moments develop a kind of toughness that can't be taught in comfort. Purpose gives you the strength to say, I'll push through this because what I'm chasing matters more than how I feel right now. Every great dream will require you to go through seasons of discomfort. You may have to sacrifice time, sleep, money, and even relationships to keep moving forward. But purpose is worth the price. The vision you carry is too important to trade for temporary relief. If you can endure the pain, you'll find that it was shaping you for the very life you've been dreaming of. Remember, pain asks you, are you serious about this dream? It challenges you to prove that your purpose is more than a wish or a fantasy. If you can keep showing up despite the hurt, you prove to yourself and to the world that your purpose is unshakable. And when the pain finally fades, you'll still be standing closer to the life you were born to live. Your dream is yours alone. It was planted inside you for a reason, and no one else has the right to decide how far you can go or when it's over. Too often, people hand over the steering wheel of their lives to others, friends, family, critics, even strangers, allowing outside voices to dictate whether their dream is valid. But the vision in your heart wasn't given to them. It was given to you. When people don't understand your dream, they may dismiss it or even discourage you. They'll tell you it's unrealistic, that it can't be done, that you should settle for something safer. But they're not supposed to see it the way you do. Your dream doesn't have to make sense to everyone else. It only has to make sense to you. The moment you stop seeking permission to chase your dream. You take back your power. Owning your dream means taking full responsibility for it. You stop blaming circumstances, doubters, or lack of resources. You stop waiting for someone to come along and rescue you. You realize no one is going to hand you your destiny. You have to go out and claim it. When you truly understand that your dream belongs to you, excuses lose their grip and determination takes over. No one else can live your dream for you. They might support you, cheer for you, or even help you along the way, but they can't run the race on your behalf. You are the one who must wake up early, stay up late, face the setbacks, and push past the fear. This dream is part of your identity, and only you can carry it to the finish line. Your dream belongs to you because it's tied to who you are and what you're meant to become. That means you can't let someone else's doubt, jealousy, or limited vision make you walk away from it. If you let others decide when it's over, you're giving away the very thing that makes your life unique. Hold your dream close, protect it fiercely, and remind yourself daily, this is mine, and I'm not giving it up. Progress is not always dramatic. Sometimes it's a sprint, but more often it's a crawl. What matters most is not how fast you move, but that you keep moving forward. Too many people give up because they don't see instant results. They think if the dream doesn't happen quickly, it's not meant to be. But the truth is, consistent forward motion, even if it feels small, is what eventually leads to breakthroughs. Moving forward doesn't mean you'll never feel tired, discouraged, or stuck. It means that even when you feel those things, you take another step anyway. You show up on the days when you'd rather stay in bed. You make one more call, send one more email, put in one more hour of work. Those small, steady actions compound over time and build unstoppable momentum. Every big victory is made up of hundreds of tiny decisions to keep going. You don't have to leap across the finish line. You just have to keep walking toward it. Even if the path feels unclear, moving forward keeps you closer to your goal than standing still. And sometimes the clarity you're searching for only comes after you've taken a few uncertain steps. When you keep moving forward, you build confidence. You prove to yourself that you're not defined by fear or failure. Every step, no matter how small, reinforces the belief that you can endure. That belief becomes fuel, and that fuel keeps you going long after others have quit. The difference between those who win and those who give up is not talent or luck. It's the decision to keep advancing. Forward motion is power. It keeps your dream alive when everything else is trying to bury it. You may not see the progress right away, but each step is bringing you closer to your moment of breakthrough. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Don't stop to calculate every risk. Just move, because motion creates opportunities, and opportunities create success.